Hello everyone and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. This is episode 3. Last time, we found this fucking guy on a beach. He's just hanging out. Look at him. He's looking a little worse for wear. He needs a shower and a new suit, that is for sure. Resurfacing after 13 years in the dark place. And we've got Alex Casey, the man who shares the same name as his creation in his book. And then we've got me, Saga Anderson, who's just loving it. Just having a good time with this story. It is a beautiful day on this beach, but alas, we must head on back. So let's proceed back with the game, with the experience. We essentially crossed the threshold, went through the overlap.
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Right, so, yes. The flooding has disappeared, so we will be able to roam more of this area now. I guess what we can see... I'm not sure what... So this is all in darkness. This may just mean unexplored. So we may be able to go through here now. We can now have a look at a private cabin. There's a lookout here. Where we had a look here before, we should be able to traverse down here and see a lunchbox that we found last episode. So very exciting. We still haven't even been to these rental cabins yet either. Again, for some reason, the game gives us notifications that we've got new stuff here, even though we've already listened to it. It's a bit strange. On the case board, we have case closed, baby.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
I killed Nightingale. I had to. He was a monster. The flooding around Cauldron Lake receded afterward. Nothing about this makes rational sense. We found Alan Wake, a writer missing for 13 years, at the shore of the lake. Hopefully he can shed some light on this. I think he's probably done with the amount of light he's had to shed on things. Look at this case. Look at this paper, you know? Crazy. It's done. So, an optional is to investigate the previously flooded area or take the car back to Bright Falls. We're obviously taking the optional pathway here. Let's go take a look, shall we? Okay, we're not strong enough to pull ourselves up that high, so we're not able to do that. We will take the longer path back through then, I suppose. Ugh. Damn. Okay. Can't even interact with the washed up deer. So I guess we're going back through the overlap, and then we'll be able to go through here. This will be interesting to see how this works too, I suppose. Can we crawl under here? We can, and there's a box. What's the clues for this one?
Box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
That was nice of them. I didn't have to do a puzzle,
like their
just a
tools
memory
were trade.
thing.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. We got a stuff, and stuff, and an inventory increase. Very nice. Propane tank. Throwable gas canister detonates when shot, inflicting heavy damage to anything nearby. Basically, grenades. And throwable flare. Good stuff. Okay. I'm happy with that. That's acceptable. I don't think we have to take more photos of more symbols. So it's not marked on the map per se like that, but you can see, I guess, little openings for us to... And then there'll be like little hints with the symbols to keep an eye out for. Now, I'm curious about this situation. Is the boulder going to be there? Or are we able to just like walk on through the tree? Oh, it looks like we can walk on through. Manuscript page. Nightingale in the Dark Place.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So, Caldera Street Station, we were walking through the overlap and we started seeing like what looked to be a subway station for a while, but we didn't quite make it there. Okay, it's not raining, it's just a little bit foggy. Why are we... Oh, okay. We got enemies? Okay, it immediately got really dark. Okay. Whoa! Hello? Hi, doggy. Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh, I've got... It's a darkness creature. Oh, okay. Okay, that caught me off guard. Okay. That caught me off guard. I thought it was an actual wolf. I didn't even see the darkness trailing off of it until it was far too late. I should have realized that. I was like, fuck, we're actually getting attacked by wild animals out here too, but no, it is a creature of darkness in the form of a wolf that is not a wolf, but it is a wolf. In the form of a wolf. Oh my god, that's such a creepy ass silhouette. Now I'm doing damage. Oh, Jesus, is there more than one? What the fuck? I swear that I was looking at it and another one came at me. I guess not. That's better. My fucking light is gone. God, I swear that I was looking at the wolf and then it just came at me from the left. God, the eyes and the light. Jesus! That didn't work at all. Oh my god. Oh! Excuse me, wolf! Holy shit,
Animals are
dude.
turning into monsters.
Fuck me. Well, alright then. That was rough. Maybe I should use the shotgun for that. Yeah, my flashlight was not holding them back at all. It stuns them from a distance, but if it's charging you, you can't, like, cancel that charge. You gotta dodge out of the way. I've gotta get used to dodging, ducking and weaving. Scared the shit out of me. Completely threw me off guard. But we can at least look around now.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue. There was something hidden under it. She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop surging up her arm. Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
Burn it away. Oh, hello. Oh, they brought this back. The arrows that are only visible with the flashlight.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Yeah, it's just the flashlight. Yeah, we gotta go follow the arrows. Love that. Simple enough, really. If you're not using your flashlight, and, like, why would you be running around the dark like this without a flashlight? Then you'd probably miss that whole arrangement. I like how they're not too, like, exhausting to do some things like this. Oh, the code is watching right now. Well, guess what? I'm taking your shit. Okay, yeah, so if it is in the dark, it means that it's just unexplored area. So we can go around this way now. Go up to the private cabin, to Witchfinder's Station. Find some more lunchboxes. I think we've got... Look at this. It's constantly new. I think we've got 2 more lunchboxes to find in Cauldron Lake. 3 more. I know where 1 is that we just couldn't reach yet. The other 2 are a mystery. Okay. 2 more cult stashes here. Isn't it lovely how a little, just a chill little optional exploration is a very stressful adventure, huh? So this takes us back to the beach. Ah, hello. Fisherman. Today's catch, yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around in the woods just before sunrise. Had binoculars or a telescope or something. Taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch, just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roaming around again. Avoided them, as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish. Okay. That's why we couldn't climb up. Because it's all blocked off with a tree anyway. Is pressing... Oh, that just consumed a whole battery. Okay. So holding down B is the reload battery button, and I just wasted a whole battery pretty much. That was awful. Streamside, Cauldron Lake. At the lake that's not a lake.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle?
One bird.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
One bird for light. 2 for darkness. 3 birds for a fight. 4 for a struggle. 5 birds for injury. 6 for misery. 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. Oh, I've got to like... Alright, hang on. FBC.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Sure. Okay. I guess we're doing stuff here. So, 1 bird for light.
Something feels different. I should look around.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Okay. Attack stagger enemies more often. I'm assuming this is the where they are equipped. Oh. Yep, I was wondering what was going on there. You can take the Crow Doll. There we go. Got that out eventually. The Crow Doll. Yes, you can take it back. So, it was just like a bird, put it on the light, and then problem solved. Now, I want to go to my Mind Palace, but... Oh, it's 2 of these guys.
What in the night?
That's a big ass wrench. They dropped me some ammo. So one of the dudes that we saw in the town, there's copies of him. Multiple copies. Alright, we'll start using the shotgun, I think, because we're running out of pistol ammo. I don't think it's going to be any of these. It looks like we need a rusty one. I think we're safe here to go to the Mind Palace for a sec. Nursery rhymes, okay.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Reenacting the rhyme made the environment change. Okay, so there's Cauldron Lake rhymes, Bright Falls rhymes. And then Strange Dolls, who are these, what made them? Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? A charm appeared at the sight of the rhyme. Rhyme found near the bridge at Cauldron Lake. Crow doll used to solve the rhyme puzzle. Well, there's a few. Strange rhyme on a sheet of paper. Okay. The cult of the tree, which is closed, but there's still more, which is very interesting. Note reminding cultists that victims are like animals. So, is this closed? No, this isn't closed. Don't mind me.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm very good at this. Oh, it goes into psychology. Dehumanizing their victims, they are just predators, their victims are just prey. Makes sense. Okay, so we can go around to a private cabin. This goes up to Witchfinder's Station from here. There's a light on. Oh. The light went off. I fucking hate that. There's a lunchbox nearby.
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location, and a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest, two corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition, a haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub, twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror, arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality, a blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Thank you, Alan. Very cool.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Obviously gonna succeed or else you wouldn't be the hero, duh. 9. Nice. We're looking at 11. Oh, hang on. Oh shit, yeah. Upgrading the sort of shotgun. Kill an enemy to restore health. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. Increase resistance. Damn. These upgrades are expensive. Oh, I'm not a fan of the light being on and then being turned off. Isn't there a rubber ducky in the control as one of the like items. Oh, it was a TV that was on. Not a light. FBC. Cauldron Lake closed. Slinky, the world's cutest cat. Where is Alan Wake? Oh, another one of these to pat.
You are a handsome dear.
Our own private, like, little, like, it's not a tracked collectible thing, but you can keep interacting with them all. Ooh, okay, we need the administrator's password. I love the idea of, like, the toys with the kid playing with the FBC stuff. I did that to myself. Jesus Christ. FBC equipment. Guess a FBC worker lived here with a child? I don't know. Hero doll. Okay, so there'll be another rhyme. Okay. Test sites in Cauldron Lake. Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. FBC file listing test sites in Cauldron Lake. The locations are Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and Cauldron Lake rental cabins. So those will be those will be the rhymes. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. Okay, so we've got a rhyme in this area. Objective. Research into the reality-altering effects discovered in the Cauldron Lake area utilizing fiction and art as a source, and then manifesting the results into existence. Methodology. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, hereinafter referred to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions under which the writing would become reality. The hypothesis is that there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass, but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme texts with a specific function, and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations involving the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hope that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on our results. So the FBC is researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. Is that fucking supposed to happen? Dude, this house on its own is actually so claustrophobic and terrifying. Like, seriously. Alright, trying to see where this admin password is. I want to say that it's like one of why can you do that? Why can you hit that off the board? Why? I wanted to say that the password will probably be like if you like line up the all the blocks or something, like if you look at it at a certain angle, it'd like reveal it to you, but I don't think so. Need to figure out the administrator's password somehow. But it's a number-based 6 numbers. I haven't even seen the rhyme for this area yet. Oh, hang on, 6 numbers. So we can start seeing numbers on these blocks. So we've got 6, 1. It also has a 6. There's another 6. Or is it a 9? Who knows? And there's a 1. There's an order to these. But then there's also a Q. That doesn't feel concrete enough. Must be a proper clue for this password. Oh, hang on. There's a wolf doll. We didn't have both the dolls. I don't even know where we're putting them yet. What the fuck? Oh, we have to...
Another one of those rhymes.
Okay. Here we go. Alright, so it's just on the outside here. Alright. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. So the hero left, and then the wolf came from the woods.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. What is this? What the hell?
Jesus.
Oh shit. Another charm for my bracelet.
Saves you from death. Ooh, but shatters in the process. A little revival charm if you die. Interesting that we've got two hand flares here in separate things. Can't even merge them together. Maybe it's because you can only have a... I think you can only have a maximum of 2. It looks like, yeah. Okay, that still doesn't give me the code for the computer. Oh, hang on. 2547. My flashlight was blocking this every time. 2547 is on the computer, but... Is there another... There's 6 that I need. And there's 2547. Damn, okay, so 2547 just works. I was assuming that we would need 6 digits, so I was looking for something 6-digit related. Just a sticky note on the computer. Project Nursery Rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell, Dr. Marmont. I have received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to this project in both leading it and creating the testing material. Experimentation update. Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Here is the promised update on the project's first experimentations. The test items we used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconographic... I can't read anymore. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Anyone smell burnt toast? Test results, negative. I will continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. From the pair of you. Okay. Let's have a look here. An email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Parafictional research? Who is funding these people? A dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed.
think, Saga.
Rhyme found outside the Cauldron Lake Ranger cabin. Wolf doll. Not the hero doll? Oh yeah, the hero doll we already picked up, didn't we? There we go. So both are in. Alright, that's that done. That was not horrifying at all. It was genuinely horrifying to walk through there that normally I would probably cut out the dead air to ease up the editing, make it a little more tight instead of me wandering around doing nothing. But I genuinely think the Okay. I hate that.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
But the fucking tension of investigating that claustrophobic house and the silence of it and trying to figure it out, I think, is worth just keeping that in. If you're one of those people that just skip through things, don't. Allow yourself to be immersed in the atmosphere. Let yourself feel what you're watching. Don't skip through it. Feel it like I feel it, because it's worth it. Alright, we're going to check out Streamside, because there'll be another nursery rhyme here. There's also a private cabin. So it looks like we're going to have basically a whole segment dedicated to exploring the woods before we move on. From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and the wild grey wolves. The Pacific Northwest region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife calling the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, and otters, cougars, and deer, coyotes. Why did I say it like that? Coyotes or coyotes, and raccoons, salmon, and blue herons. The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise. So we need a key for one of the boxes. We need a key for 2 of the boxes. Let's make this private cabin a little bit more public. Utility shed is closed to the public. Access restricted to park maintenance. Okay. Oh my god, it's The Last of Us. We're really The Last of Us now. Nice, we got ourselves a little save room here.
Children in Bright Falls all grew up hearing stories about the cult of the tree. Feral maniacs living in the woods. Satanists chanting, "We watch in the night," as they perform blood sacrifices in the forests. Or things not quite human lurking in the dark. There were many versions of the story, but they all shared one important element: danger in the dark, in the woods. Somewhere among all the urban legends lay a secret truth. The real identity of the cultists prowling in the woods. Real faces hid behind the masks. Real hands held the knives. Real people fulfilling a grim purpose. The forest was not safe. People were right to keep their children away from the trees.
Miriam and Matt, thanks for the lovely hike. Patty came down from NYC and loved every minute of the trip. Laurie and Bob, these pilots have seen better days. Kev, nice views you got here. Mr. Lockhart, may I suggest adding some nice rest stops along the way? Camping do's and don'ts from your friendly park ranger. Do hike and enjoy the scenery, set up your tent, enjoy a nice meal, and relax. Don't chop down trees, leave your trash behind, be loud and obnoxious, start a forest fire, and remember, always have fun. Let's have a cup of coffee, have a little quick save. I love that.
There's a rhyme over here.
A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. Alright, using the same ones that we already have. Okay.
Sure.
Did that work? Did we just summon a wolf? I can hear it.
Another charm. Good thing Logan made me this bracelet.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that dog went down a lot faster than the previous one. Use shotguns on walls, not normal handguns. Fuck me, dude. Good boy, I'm sorry. Holy shit. Video game. Alright, we got a bicycle. A motor bicycle. Increase hand flares duration and area of effect. Okay. We got a couple of hand flares. That could actually be really useful to protect us from wolves diving into an attack. There you go. Okay. We've filled up our bracelets, charm slots, and we've also done the 3 rhymes in this area. But there's still 2 more things to find. Motivational note was inside. Someone looking out for me. I don't have... I'm running out of light. I'm running out of batteries for my torch. Which is not good either. Like, I feel like we wasted a lot. Now that's locked and that's locked. We know that. Yeah, I feel like we wasted a lot of lights. We haven't really been getting any. Hopefully we can find some containers that'll give us some.
Another locked box.
Alright, well, hopefully this can. Rock tree, are you bright enough? +6+2. +3. Oh, okay, hang on. Where's the other rock? Rock, tree. Oh, is it just rock twice? So it's 668? No. 3 plus 3. Or is it just 3, 3, and then 8? Okay, hang on. I'm not bright enough. Alright, hold on. So, there's a 3 and another 3. So 6. And then 6 plus 2. And then maybe there's another rock. A different rock. The good thing is it stands out very easily. Yep, there it is. 7 minus 2, 5. So 6, 5, 8. Got some flashlight batteries, thank fuck. Thank you, the game knows what I needed. You one of us or one of them? Okay. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. We'll go down here because there's another lunchbox over here. There might be another one. I'm trying to think. I guess the other lunchbox, the last one, would be at the rental cabins. So there's one here, and then the rental cabins would realistically have the last one because that's a whole unexplored area. It's down here. Yeah, here it is.
And another lunchbox.
Ooh. Is this like a... This is different. It's not handwritten. It's typed, I think. Yeah. I looked down at the rippling water. The moonlight danced over each and every little wave, a marching band of shimmering light. Lonely and cold, I hugged myself inside. I thought of him. Then the surface of the lake calmed, and like a spectral surprise, he was there, his face smiling at me, reflected in the water. I looked up, not daring to believe it was true, but it was true. He was there, my love, my savior, my writer. And it's written like Alan Wake would have written a manuscript, you know, like instead of being handwritten. 9 fragments. Nice. All right. That is sufficient for an upgrade. Now we can get auto fire, which I'll probably pass on. Magazine size, don't really care at this point. So we'll focus on one of these. So killing an enemy to restore health is super valuable. Increased damage to stunned enemies also super valuable, but we're going to go for a kill enemy to restore health.
The report of the shotgun rang in the air. The enemy fell. Saga felt a surge of new energy. She'd been dead tired before, but was ready for more now. She would get through this. She continued on.
She continued on. Nice. Okay. And that leaves us at one more. There was a page of story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction? One more stash, which is probably also at the rental cabin, I would say. So, in terms of stuff here, we're looking at one more stash here. In terms of the nursery rhymes, at Cauldron Lake, there's 2 more things. So you've got the locations, which is Witchfinder Station, Streamside, and the Cauldron Lake rental cabins. So the rental cabins, I would assume, would have the final 2 here as well. So that should be where the last of everything is. I don't think we've found the key for these 2 lockboxes. I would assume they would be in this area. So I might actually just quickly check on this one. Maybe I missed the key hanging up. Oh, God. Oh, the mysterious floating magazine! It's an AWE, call it in. Okay. Gotta tell you, that fucking generator still, like, every time I walk out, it still kind of spooks me a little bit. God, and there's a person out there. Yep. Ooh, their weak spots on their back. Interesting. Alright, no key here. This is where I thought, you know, it would be. Which means my key search takes me elsewhere. Now, we did a rhyme there. Did we not? We're gonna take a big-brained approach to this, right? Now, this is rusty. This is a rusty lock. It was worth a shot. It's worth a shot. We've wasted a bullet. That's okay. I genuinely was like, maybe they'll be rusty enough where you can shoot it off. I know that it's asking for us to insert a key, but maybe it's a trick. Okay, so this... It's like revealing to us that there's a screwdriver in there, I guess. All we need... That's weird. Okay. Maybe we'll be coming back then when we actually will need a screwdriver or something. So it's just not giving us the ability to open those yet. Back to the parking lot it is. We're gonna have Alan driving in the car with us, and then we can play What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me on the way back. And we can all do this in the car together, and it'll be a great time. Saga's breathing unsettles me. That's why we're constantly trying to keep a light and perky attitude. Because she's so stressed. Honey, what's wrong? It's okay. We're getting out of here. Don't stress. Because then I will stress. And then the baby will start crying. Nobody wants the baby to start crying. Okay. At least the crime scene isn't flooding anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Exciting. Exciting. Something's going wrong. An alarm is blaring. Deep breath, Saga. What's going on? Okay, that's been sealed back up. Ooh.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE?
Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
An AWE, Altered World Event / Alan Wake expansion of Control. I am so happy that Control and Alan Wake are connected. It makes it so satisfying to me. I love Control so much and I can't wait for its sequel. It's just so insanely cool. And I guess this actually kind of confirms almost that at the end of that AWE expansion in Control, when it starts flashing with that AWE in progress, Cauldron Lake, that moment that happens is when that starts happening. In the timeline, I suppose. Jolly good show. Alright. Is the van and the motorbike still here? Or have they packed up? Yeah, they're gone. Long gone. Okay.
You ready to go?
He's just sitting in the back seat. He's our little passenger princess. He's looking a little more cleaned up now. So he's washed his hands and cleaned his face up. And he's strapped in, ready to go. Driving little Alan Wake back to Bright Falls. Okay, so initially the episode was going to end here because we'd spent an hour of the episode doing optional exploration. So I was thinking maybe the chapter would run overtime as a result. But through the power of future me, now actually having recorded what you're about to witness, I can see that I've now finished the chapter and we're just editing that together in the one chapter. So if I make any comments in what you're about to see about, like, last time we did this, I'm talking about the episode you're currently watching because it's episode 3 and what was going to be 4 just meshed together into episode 3. So enjoy more of the episode as we continue Alan Wake 2. This game has a very interesting saving system where you can manually save in those little safe rooms, and then outside of that it's got an autosave. Now unfortunately, because we ended last episode of me running to the car and ending the episode there, I'd forgotten that the game may update in between recording sessions, and it did, so I had to backtrack and redo a couple of the things from last episode. Only up to the wolf nursery rhyme part onward, so it was just a couple of caches and stuff to open, so I've got all of that, but I did just have to retrace my steps essentially, and I guess it's hard. I have to try and see if I can maybe end an episode on a manual save, or at least if an autosave is close by. Ideally, with the first 2 episodes of this Let's Play, we were able to do 1 chapter per episode, but obviously there was a lot of exploration in episode 3, which made that a little bit impossible. So let's head to Bright Falls and continue Chapter 3, which we don't actually have the title of yet because we've just been doing the forest exploration. We can hear the FBC alarm going on in the background on this beautiful sunset. And I may feel I'll sound a little congested, so I do apologize if that comes through in the video. But we persevere. Fuck it, we ball, right?
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Okay. Got some thoughts about that? Okay. I love it. Alan's in his American Nightmare clothes.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
Oh my god. Look at that Doctor Who ass looking traversal.
Thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here.
Oh shit.
One of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book.
In between with Mr. Door.
Our house band.
Late night. Oh my god, old gods of Asgard.
Was I in a talk show tonight?
What the fuck?
I'm in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control.
Oh, this is
I
weird.
didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
What
Had
the
I already
fuck?
done the show? Was that a
Oh,
recording?
okay. I think this is what we're supposed to interact with. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me just. Whoa, things are getting weird. Pretty sure Mr. Door was mentioned in Control. Pretty sure I remember that being mentioned in Control when Jesse's trying to talk to Dylan. And he kind of goes on a bit of a tangent about it. Wow, okay, amazing. So we're remembering something. Old gods of Asgard are
I
here.
felt a strange pull toward the TV.
You can see them all. Because what is it? It's Odin, Thor, and then you've got Bob Boulder. Okay, interesting. Wow, okay. This looks so strange. Sam Lake is there. Well, not Sam Lake, but you know what I mean. Alex Casey. I'm there already. How weird is that? Okay. Look at the smile. Alex Casey, a guy I don't recognize, I don't think. And then Mr. Door. The hard-boiled diet. Okay. Amazing. Soaking it in. So what I wanted to quickly mention just before we get into this and just speak about the previous cutscene was we've got the she almost drowned, following up from Rose being like, oh my god, your daughter, it's so sad what happened to her. So they're sowing those seeds in. Is the phone call with Dave something that was written by Alan Wake that was meant to happen? It all ties into the story, you know? We haven't read a manuscript page about it yet, so we don't know. But David's like, oh, what's wrong? You sound stressed. It's like, yeah, I just kind of got the news out of nowhere that my kid's fallen down and like bashed their head. I find it weird that Saga didn't want to actually talk to Logan after and say goodnight, considering the news, but I guess she's just mentally occupied. Awkward phone call with Alan and Casey in the car, having to deal with that. That's all I wanted to say about that before we move in. But yeah, trying to interrogate Alan Wake after 13 years of him being in the dark place, yeah, that's not gonna go well. Okay, TV. Oh my god, live action Alan Wake. This is so crazy, dude.
Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Alan Wake.
Old gods of Asgard just playing along.
Alan, good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger.
Oh.
I know what it's not a lake, it's an ocean really means.
You and me both.
Oh, this is great.
It's over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Mr. Scratch.
Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I have to expect them to disappear once this seed ends.
Oh my god, what a transition, dude. Holy shit.
Hello?
Hello? Dude, okay, so like him pulling out the last DLC of Alan Wake.
I needed to get home.
And being like, we've waited so long. That's so funny. It's like, we've waited so long for the sequel. The meta-narrative upon meta-narrative of the real world and Alan's world and this world and all those worlds sandwiched between them. Okay, this is amazing. All right, we've got playable Alan now as well. Oh, this is so cool. Where did the old gods of Asgard go? I love that we got them to show up for a little bit there. I'm cheesing. This is so spooky, and I love it so much. Everybody's like, I should be taking notes. This is good stuff. I love that it's like, this interview is like feeding Alan the necessary little pieces of information he knows, just like little bits and pieces of it. I don't have a flashlight, unfortunately. Alan Wake's strongest weapon. So we're left wandering in the dark a little bit here.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Initiation, and also Return being hinted at next. The in-between. It's just amazing. It's such... Oh, I'm so excited for old, like, Gods of Asgard.
Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
You remember? I'm excited for these guys. I'm excited for some classic Remedy weirdness. 665, Neighbor of the Beast. Oh, this is amazing. I wish that it was a little bit brighter, but that obviously defeats the purpose. I'm just trying to look at everything without a flashlight. A dark, dreamy version of New York. Mr. Door, hello?
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
So there's the Bob Boulder... Oh! Artie? No shit. Wait, is that Artie? That's what the signature is? Oh no, there's a control butler. Butler? Why did I say butler? Control janitor. Why the fuck did I say butler? No, it's Casper Darling. Oh, it's bringing in the control shit big time. Okay. So we've got Dr. Casper Darling. We've also got Artie on the wall. Amazing. Oh, funny. Just another character that's voiced by, It's just so funny, all of the, like, voice crossovers between all of the characters that are played across Remedy's games. Zane Classic, okay. Zane's name in the newspaper. So many references and allusions to everything. Oh, hang on. Alright, hang on. I need a, 665. It'll be. Okay.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out.
You do be typing.
A message? Impossible to say.
Murderer stalks shadows. Murder cult rumors spread. Night Owl news. Storage. Why does it look like I'm supposed to be holding a flashlight? Did you see that? Open the door like he was holding a flashlight, but there is no flashlight. The flashlight that never existed, that always existed, that was never supposed to exist.
There was something in the studio with me.
Oh my god.
I had to get out.
No, thank you. Alright, hold on, before we go in here. Oh, how exciting, how exhilarating. Okay. Classic, okay. Just gotta check your options before you proceed. There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out. It wasn't safe here. I had to get back to Alice. She'd know what to do. I love the Mr. Scratch references to... Okay.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Oh, it's Scratch, okay. The ritual to lead you on.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Wow, we're actually in the room. Oh shit, so this is Alan's Mind Palace. Initiation. Draft 1.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
My plot board, okay. I organized the notes. Oh, and something to acknowledge as well is, they have confirmed that the music for Alan Wake 2 was specially crafted for the game itself, so there shouldn't be any DMCA or copyright concerns, which is really nice. Obviously, at the end of a chapter, there's some music that plays, and I do sit and listen to it, just for the sake of editing out.
To write more.
Just for the sake of time, I edit out me just staring at the screen and listening for 4 minutes, but I do listen to it, at least. We were just editing it out to be safe, but the good news is if any music plays during the Let's Play itself, we shouldn't have to stress about anything, which is lovely. Okay. So on me plot board here, waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I'd thought I was home in New York, but none of it had felt right. I was trapped in the dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation. With the story I wrote, I projected myself out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dor had said had felt true. Was the part of my writing or coming from somewhere else? The dark place, trapped, you must write to escape. Read me, beware Scratch. Alice. Okay, interesting. Out of context thingies. Let us write to escape.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Cool. Alright. Fight back against Scratch. I love how the appearance of Scratch on my screen is very Scratch-like.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series.
It's actually Sam Lake.
And of course, we have Alan Wake here. The best-selling writer, the books, the films are based off. Let's do this!
Sam Lake and Alan Wake in the same room together. So we watch it and then we experience it. What happens if we leave the room this way? That was to be expected. Okay, we are forced to enter through this way. Okay, let's do it. With Sam Lake there as well.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He did the face!
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So,
oh, that's so funny.
What's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
I love that it's his voice as well.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel, the only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
Oh, it's so Max Payne-like as well.
Great. Murder case, Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Oh, this is exceptional. This is absolutely exceptional. Holy shit. We're in talk show hell, but it's so good. Sam Lake introducing Alex Casey, and then it playing such a Max Payne style dialogue there. Holy shit. So each time he enters the talk show, he's like trying his best. He's like, I've got to write myself back in there. But then he still just has no idea what's going on because he's like in the narrative as it's happening. Now the neon sign is actually moving. Ooh, it says 565, and then it lights up. So if we're doing the opening the padlock again, the number pad, it might be 565 this time. That's so funny. I just love that is there. My god. Can we have Jesse Faden on the talk show as well? And bring in Artie as well, please? Nothing on the TV this time. Talk show limbo, baby. And then Scratch is coming for us as well to, like, kick us out or something. Oh, we're able to go through this time.
Hello?
Is this gonna be Artie? It is. It fucking is. Oh my god. Yes, dude. No.
Lorraine, there you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
He called us Tom. Why are you staring at me like that? You think I'm Thomas Zane. Interesting. Which means Artie has met Thomas Zane before, and we look the same.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
Totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Holy shit. These facial animations are incredible.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsopako a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it.
The clicker.
Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Dude. The clicker's in the basement.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
So we had Alan looking at the water in that room, and that triggered his memory. Oh my god. Dude, I love that it's just a poster of himself on the fucking door. He's his own star, dude. I cannot believe it. Okay, so Artie's not on the talk show, but he is the janitor here. But he has been on the talk show because he's got his own signed photo on the wall. This is incredible. Okay. We got the talk show studio map. The map can be accessed by returning to the writer's room. So, to the basement, is actually from the janitor, basement shortcut. And then there's a locked door here. The stage. Mr. Door, band room, green room. Alright, actually I think, because that's locked and that door was barred, I think we have to go the long way to the basement, but there'll be a shortcut that'll go straight through to Artie once we're done, I suppose. So let's go through here. Oh, yeah, let's go through here and to the right to get to the basement. I'm going to want to explore everywhere though, just in case. Oh, I have my own room, so I'm in the green room. Where was Alex Casey? Wonder which room he was in. And then this goes through to the stage. Gotcha. Janitor's key, baby. Artie, you got a flashlight I can borrow? Just in case you missed the map the first time. Okay. I've never seen that icon before. God, there's just so many details to look for. Oh, this is a save room? Little safe haven?
Lamp in a shoebox. Was this
oh,
the left for me?
It's not the clicker, but it's the angel statue lamp instead. Okay. Interesting. Gotcha.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Oh, I didn't even notice I had a satchel.
A magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Oh, fucking Harry Potter. Okay, that's why there's that icon.
Whoa!
Oh.
Jumped into my lamp. The whole room changed, like something in a dream.
Like something in a dream.
Forward.
Okay.
The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
So we can steal light and move it around. Oh, that is really, really cool. All right, so that's why we saw that icon, because that is showing light that can be transferred. That's really cool.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
The Harry something show, okay? There was a show that used to be here. The Harry Garrett show. Okay. And then, what if we take the light now? It's a goddamn different room entirely, dude. Oh, okay, so now what if I put the light back in when I'm up here? Okay, that doesn't look like it changes anything up here. Just the way to go. So go to the exit. I think we need to go through the laundry. Wait, hang on. No, I think this is the way to go. Oh, we use this on the TV.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it.
The original outfit.
Remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, it's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Okay. End of part. Wow, okay. Let's have a listen to this music. He says that it's a spiral. It's just gonna keep going round and round, and then the music is like, it loops forever. Dude is stuck in an endless loop right now, and he keeps going. Amazing. What's good about these little end chapter songs is we get opportunity to just sort of reflect on what's going on and process and talk about how we feel. God, how incredible. I just like late night talk show, getting like Alan Wake on a talk show with the meta narrative stuff. We've also got actual Sam Lake as Alex Casey. And then we also have Artie appearing. We get the Control crossover stuff. Just exceptional. I really like this late night thing, especially with it being like a live action element. That is amazing. And with that one, this is where we bring this episode of Alan Wake 2 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. Shorter than expected, because I never know how long a part is going to be, but something that I guess I sort of feel confident about now, hopefully, is even with how the chapter started with Saga in the forest doing exploration, even doing all of that and then continuing to Alan to get the title for Late Night and to play out that chapter is still pretty doable in one episode. I could never tell because all of the forest exploration felt a little bit optional, so I thought it was going to tack on quite a long amount to a total episode length. But it seems like we might be able to get one chapter per episode with this in mind. We'll keep playing it by ear and see how we go, but I am excited to continue. This was just a great surprise. We've got like Old Gods of Asgard, you've got Control stuff, you've got this weird live action element, you've got Alex Casey, but also Sam Lake, who plays him, getting some weird hints into the future of where this is going, and I'm very excited to see where this is going to go from here. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Alan Wake 2. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.